everybody, welcome back to Bad Luck Garage. I want to start off this video by thanking all you guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, and thanks for all the comments. And I also want to start this video off by showing you guys a couple things that a subscriber just sent to me. You may have already noticed one of them in the background of the last video. That's because I actually opened the packages. I did open them on video, but I opened the packages 2 days ago. So I was really blown away with what this guy sent me. So it's just like a little 2 or 3 minute clip. I'm just gonna roll it in here. Both from the same person. He asked to just use his first name. So his first name is Kurt. I'm kind of excited, guys, so I wanna find out what he sent. Oh, Kurt. What did you do, brother? Oh, wow, man. Holy crap. Can you guys see that? This is an aluminum Bad Luck Garage logo. Check that out, man. Oh, man, that is awesome. That is freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to polish this up. That is crazy, man. Kurt, brother, that is awesome. Now, Kurt told me he was gonna do this, but wow, that's way cooler than I thought. I think he actually did this with like some kind of laser plasma cutter or something. But guys, I think we have our background for all our future workbench videos right there. What I'm going to do with this, guys, what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to put like either a black or a red background behind it. And yeah, like I just said, that's going to be our new background. Whenever you see me on the workbench, this is going to be in the back. That's awesome, Kurt. I appreciate that, brother. That is so cool. All right, so Kurt sent something else. I kind of knew about this. I didn't know how awesome it was going to look, but you know, I knew that was coming. This other box, I have no clue, guys. So oh, dude. Oh, man. Yes, I do know what this is. Kurt, you are awesome, man. You are freaking awesome. I can't believe this. This is awesome. I already know what this is, guys. As soon as I peeked in, it's an engine lift plate. Check that out. Heck yes. Heck yes. We've got an LS engine lift plate. I was just joking about that. He was telling me that he made one of these, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. And sure enough, he freaking made me one, guys. Kurt, brother, I don't know what to say, man. This is awesome. It feels like there's something else in here. What? Oh, check it out, guys. Bat boobs. It's a Batman logo with boobs. Oh, that's freaking funny. I'm gonna have to put a magnet on it or something because it's aluminum, but I'm gonna have to glue a magnet on it. All kinds of stuff up here. Cards from vendors that, you know, I really liked, so I can reach them easily. Yeah, we're gonna put this up here. That's freaking hilarious, brother. That is hilarious. What is this? Is this something else for the lift plate? Oh, it's a cover, guys. It's a cover for the lift plate, and it actually has the Bad Luck Garage logo lasered into it. Yeah, and it just slips over the lift plate, and we've got the Bad Luck Garage logo on our lift plate. This is cool. This is really crap, there's more. Super Batman logo keychain. Hell yeah. I think we've got a new keychain for the C5 Corvette, guys. I think I'm okay to read this, guys, so I'm going to read it. It says, "Hi, Robert. Just a quick note to tell you again, thanks for the videos." Thank you, Kurt. Thanks for watching, brother. I hope you like the sign, and surprise, here is a lift plate for you too. that is freaking badass, brother. Sorry on the paint. Got rushed when trying to finish it. Just didn't want to send it out plain. Man, you could have sent this any way you wanted. I mean, you can't, even if I was worried about the paint, the plate with the Bad Luck Garage logo is over it, man. I mean, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Guess I should have, then you could have chose the color you wanted. No, I like surprises, man. I love surprises. Along with it, I included a keychain and an ornament or whatever you choose to do with it. Also, there is a custom overlay you can place on top of the lift plate just for you and Bad Luck Garage. Hope you enjoy it. Wish I had some of my own fuel rails done. Would also have liked to see you use them on the Chinavette or even the DR Nova. Maybe those will be next. Question mark. Oh, I got a feeling Kurt's not done, guys. Thanks again, Kurt. He asked me to just use his first name, so I'm not going to use his last name there. But Kurt, thanks, brother. I really appreciate all this. This is great. Like I said, guys, I knew this was coming. This other stuff, I had no idea. And awesome. Great way to start a video. All right, guys, definitely cool stuff. Definitely cool. Now, for the purpose of this video, we're heading to the drag strip. I'm actually going to do a little bit of tune-in, play with the timing a little bit, and if everything goes well, we're gonna run the Chinavette on the bottle for the first time. So I actually got a hold of Ray, and I think we're taking the Nova too. So we'll have the Corvette at the drag strip tonight for a little test and tune, and then the DR Nova, we'll just be getting bass lines with the 307 and seeing what happens with that. Who owns this piece of shit Nova? Yeah, that piece of shit. You can see we are out here at Knoxville Dragway. Now, here's the deal, guys. What I'm wanting to do is make a pass or two NA first. I have already went in. I've gotten rid of most of the torque management. I added a few degrees of timing all across the board. So done a couple other little tweaks here and there. I desensitized the knock sensors a little bit. They're from the factory. They're usually way too sensitive. But anyway, so our best pass so far in this car was right after we put the headers and X-pipe on, but untuned, we ran a 984. Or I'm sorry, an 884. So what I'm hoping for today is I'm hoping to tune it down, hopefully into the mid-8s, and then get into the 7s on the 100 shot. Now, obviously, we have a long way to go before we meet our 10-second quarter-mile goal. Just so you guys know, 10-second quarter-mile roughly equates to like a high 6 in the 8th mile. So we've got a ways to go before we get there. But, you know, guys, we haven't done anything yet. We've just done some bolt-ons. I'm just now starting to tune it. And, you know, we got the nitrous in the back, but we do have low bottle pressure. I made the joke in the video yesterday about having a torch in the back. Well, my torch was out of freaking propane or butane, whatever it is. But anyway, it ran out on me. So for now, like I said, just gonna make a pass, do some data logging, and see what happens. All right, guys, we're gonna see what she runs on the first pass. I don't even need to burn out. That's sticky as fuck, dude. That shit was so sticky I couldn't even get this piece of shit to do a burnout. Thank you, ma'am. there we go, guys. Torque management removed. 3 more degrees of timing. We just ran a 856 at 85 miles an hour, guys. So just the little tweaks I made, we're already making more power. I'm gonna check out the data log, and well, actually first, Ray wants me to run his Nova, so I'm gonna go run his Nova, and there'll be shots of the outside, but I don't want to move the camera around a bunch, so you'll get to see the Nova run from the outside. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm figuring it'll be lucky. It'll probably be lucky to get in the 10s, so we'll find out though. But real happy, guys. Like I'm already real happy with that pass. First pass, that's our best pass to date. We're in mid-8s with my first tweaks that I did on my tune, guys. Guys, I don't know, we don't know if we lost the footage of the Nova run or not, but first pass in the Nova, it stumbled like a son of a bitch off the line and ran a 1048 at 69 miles an hour. So actually I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a stock 307 with probably a damn 293 rear end. Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't believe they run that no more.
Huh?
I don't believe they run this.
This thing would easily be a high 9 car if it didn't stumble like that. You want to try to run it? But guys, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, like I said, this thing's got a real bad stumble in it. What we might do, we still need to do the fuel tank swap. I do have that Chinese regulator now, so we might swap it in, see if we can get the fuel flowing a little better to this thing and run it one more time before we swap it. Already getting dark, but you know, it's October. Drag strip doesn't start running until 7 o'clock, so I apologize for any lighting issues. But what I'm doing right now, I'm just kind of looking at my tune, and I'm pulling some timing in a couple spots, I'm adding some timing in others, and we're gonna make one more pass in A. I was really happy with that first pass, that 850. You know, that's 4/10 faster than my last pass before I did anything to the tune whatsoever. So if I can run that or better again, then I think we're gonna make a pass on the bottom. Was having a little bit of timing pulled, just like 2 degrees, so I went ahead, I pulled the timing out in those areas, and I just added like 1 more degree in a few other areas. I mean, like I said, I was pretty happy with that first run. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I also, you know, we're still, I got rid of a lot of the torque management, but I left the torque management in the transmission because it is a 4L60. And I don't want to scatter the shit, but what I did is I went in and I pulled about half the torque management out of the shifts. So what the torque management does with the transmission is when it goes to shift gears, it actually pulls timing. On mine, it's pulling about 10 degrees of timing. So I cut the percentage in half, so it should only pull about 5 degrees. So hopefully that will, you know, help me not lose as much time in between shifts. Thank you. What do we got here? Well, we mile an hour, 1 mile per hour faster, which means we were making a little bit more power, but our time was slower. We ran an 8.6 that time. So, and my my 60 foot was a 2.08, which again, guys, automatic stock converter. Fuck it, let's hose it. Okay guys, so here's the deal. I do not have a purge yet, So we're gonna kind of redneck purge this thing. Basically, I'm just gonna pressurize the line. I'm gonna take the nitrous line loose, let Ray pump the gas pedal till I start seeing nitrous, then screw the line back in. So we're gonna take the nitrous side loose like I just said. He's gonna pump it a few times. Once it starts shooting nitrous instead of air, I'll put it right back in. Now the bad thing about doing this is it is gonna spray a little fuel into here too, but kind of unavoidable, guys. This is why you invest in a purge. Hit the gas. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. There we go. We got nitrous. Don't know if I said it already, but I was having issues last night with surging, having some problems. So I'm hoping it was just because there was air in the line, but we'll find out here in a second. Surging and cracking and popping, guys. Check our data log here in a second, but let's get our time slip first. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, guys, we got an 8.3. Our time was just 8.3 at 92.75 mile per hour. So we picked up what is that, 4, 5, 6, we picked up 6 mile per hour, I guess, but we only dropped half a second, so that's not good. It was surging and popping the whole time. So here's the deal, guys. If you remember what I said about my bottle pressure being low, I think what's going on is I'm just getting way too much fuel. Is that turbo Honda?
Yeah, 647.
That thing's moving. But I think I'm just getting way too much fuel, guys. Just check my data log, and you know, on my NA runs, it was almost perfect, 12.5 AFRs. When the nitrous comes on, it's dropping down to like 10.5s, shit like that. So pretty sure that's what's going on. I'm just getting too much fuel. That's why it's backfiring, cutting out, doing that number. Now, the problem is, like I mentioned earlier, I forgot my extra nitrous jet. So normally what I would do is, like I discussed in the last video, since the bottle pressure is low, I would put like 75 shot fuel jet in it, and it would probably take care of the problem. But I don't have my jets, I don't have a bottle heater, my torch is out of propane. So what I've done is I've went in and I've actually adjusted my MAF to try to pull some of that extra fuel out. So, and you can see I have titled the tune "Please Don't Die." So I'm gonna make one more pass on the bottle with my "Please Don't Die" tune, and we'll see if that takes care of the problem. You can't see it, but we've actually got a ZL1 Camaro in the lane next to us. So I'm probably fixing to get spanked unless this nitrous actually does what it's supposed to. Even then, I'm probably fixing to get spanked. Matter of fact, I think I'll probably aim the camera over there when we get up there, just so you guys can see what happens. Yeah. Let's hope it works this time, guys. ZR1, a ZL1. Nitrous breaking up like mad, and I hung with them. I'm not sure if I got them or not, but I got a check engine light now, so that's not good. I'm having issues. I must have lost, guys. She said I let her down in her little blue Corvette. Yeah, I actually ran slower that time. I ran an 839 that time at only 90 miles per hour. And no, I won, guys. No. Yeah, I won. I ran an 839 and he ran an 841. Yeah, guys, so the nitrous is surging in on me. I mean, it's just going in and out, in and out. Damn, man. It really sucks, guys, because I was really hoping to come out here and bust a 7 something at least tonight, but I'm gonna have to figure these issues out. On that last pass, my check engine light was flashing and going nuts, and yeah, so something's definitely not right. It's surging. I don't know if maybe it's a loose connection or what's going on, but that's what I was telling you earlier. It did that to me last night right after I hooked it up and I went to try it out, but I was hoping when I got to the track I could kind of data log and figure out what was going on, but I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Chinavette had its ups and downs tonight. Stay focused on the positive, and the positive is I was able to knock almost a half a second off my 8th mile time just with the tune, guys, so that's pretty cool. What's not cool is the surging we have going on with the nitrous kit, and you know, guys, it's not a big deal. Nitrous is pretty simple. There's only 2 things really that could cause it to do that. That is if the solenoids are pulsing nitrous, or you know, due to a bad connection or something like that, or it's just over fueling. And it could go either way. Looking at the data log, you can see the spikes when it pulses, guys. So that 100 shot from my baseline, after, you know, I made the tune changes, my baseline was like an 850, which is awesome, guys. I'm really happy about that, because I literally did nothing else since the last time we ran it except disabled torque management and threw in some timing. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I haven't really even touched the fueling tables. I didn't really need to. It's actually right in the 12.5 range, right where, you know, I want it to be. But I am going to tweak that a little bit. But I was really happy with the NA number, guys, because like I said, I think I said a couple videos ago, I was like, yeah, I should be able to get this thing in the mid-8s with nothing but, you know, tune with the mods that I've got done. And I actually managed to do that on the first run, guys. Before we made the first freaking pass, I made those changes to my tune, put I think I threw like 3 degrees of timing in, down low, 2 degrees up top. Like I said, disabled the torque management, and boom, 8.5. And even better news about that is I'm not even done, guys. I got kind of frustrated when the nitrous started acting up and kind of called it quits for the night, but I'm not even finished with the NA tune. And seeing what I'm seeing on the data logs, I've got a lot of room for improvement still. It's possible we may get this thing down to 8.3 or 8.2 possibly, just tweaking the tune a little bit more. I also have not pulled all the torque management out of the shifts. So what's going on is it's still pulling some timing. I cut the percentage in half, so it's not pulling as much time in between shifts as it was stock. But the thing about that is, guys, on a 4L80, I will completely remove that and pick up, you know, a good 1/10 of a second, sometimes 2/10, just from getting rid of that. But on this 4L60, I'm kind of scared to completely eliminate the timing retard between gear shifts, just because, well, it's a 4L60. But the nitrous issue, gonna get that figured out, guys, because honestly, from the 8.5 we baselined at, that 100 shot should have got us pretty deep into the 7s. No problem. I mean, it should have knocked at least a half to 3/4 of a second off. That 100 shot should have. So what I was actually wanting to do tonight was do the 100 shot, and if it got us into the high 7s, I was going to jet it up to a 125 or a 150 just to try to knock us down even more, because our goal here, guys, is just high 6s in the 8th, which would translate to a 10-second quarter mile. And honestly, you know, we're only a second and a half off, and that's without the nitrous. So you know, I've not stalled it, I've not cammed it. I swear, guys, if I end up getting the Chinavette into the 10s with nothing but bolt-ons and nitrous, I'm going to be completely freaking stoked. Something else I was kind of happy about was the Nova. I got out there, Ray actually made me run the Nova, but I got out there and ran a 10.48, made one pass in it, ran a 10.48. It bogged like a bitch right out of the hole, guys. That is an easy, even with the stock 307 in it, if he would just bring it over here and let me tune the carb on it and maybe put this other fuel system in it, that's an easy 9-second car, guys, with the 307 in it, which, I mean, yeah, 10s are kind of weak, but when you look at what's in it, it's a freaking 307 with a turbo 350 transmission with a stock torque converter, and I think it's got like 293 or 273 gears. Guys, that's pretty impressive for what that car is. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to go over what happened tonight. You know, hopefully this video wasn't too boring, but I kind of just wanted to focus on doing my data log, you know, adjusting the tune, and then, you know, when we started having the surging issue with the nitrous, I kind of stopped filming from there because I was just kind of focusing on trying to figure out what was going on. And like I said, it's running pig rich on the nitrous. I said before we even started this, I knew I was going to have issues because the bottle pressure was so low. But I'm going to get it straightened out, guys. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be out of town. We're going to see my mother, but I've got Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to come in here, try to figure out what's going on. We may just actually got the drag strip was like, yeah, man, you know, when you're testing it at home, you could always just throw the bottle in, you know, in a hot bath or something, you know, to warm it up. And I was like, well, yeah, I didn't even really think about that. And that's something I can do here at home. But by the time I got to the track with it, you know, the temperature would have already dropped on it. But so I may do that, get the bottle pressure up, test again, see where my AFRs are. I'm just glad we didn't hurt anything, to be honest. But, you know, when it's too much fuel, you're not going to hurt anything. When it's too much nitrous, it's a different story. But we'll get this figured out. Hopefully Sunday I'll get it figured out. So if I do, then there'll probably be a video for you guys on Monday. But for now, I'm going to get in here, edit this video. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you do want to keep track of this or the Nova build or anything else I've got going on, and get out in the garage, get something done. I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage, guys.